Prepared for hacks, guys. Today I have an Aura's Wi-Fi battle coming at you today. I guess today is more of a mixed tier than anything from both of us. He seems to have maybe a few more OU pokes than I do. I think I only have 3, maybe 4. If I don't know if Ferrothorn's OU or not. He's got... Is Conkelder still OU? I would assume so. But Landorus, Ferrothorn, I don't know. Maybe it's pretty even here. But let's go ahead and get into this match here, because I know you guys are all dying to see what I've come up with this time. But I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Latios here. He's going to lead off with the Tornadus. I'm going to be switching out, and he's going to be switching out as well. And he's actually going to make a pretty good play here, end up switching out to the Ferrothorn. I guess that he was unsure of what set I was. Maybe he thought I was Scarfed and would outspeed his Tornadus there. But I'm going to be switching out into my Tyranitar here. I do have Fire Blast, so taking care of this Ferrothorn is going to be fairly easy here. He's going to go for a Thunder Wave, which is fine with me. This T-Tar is not supposed to be fast by any means. It's running Sassy Nature, so it doesn't bother me that I'm a little bit slower. Now, Conkelder, on the other hand, does scare me a little bit because this is especially defensive Tyranitar, so I am going to be switching out here, and I'm going to be going out a Ferrothorn, which is definitely not the greatest of plays, but he actually ended up predicting my Zapdos to come in and going for the Ice Punch there, so a little bit of an over prediction there. It's not going to cost him too much, only a little bit of HP from the Iron Barbs there, and a little bit of Sandstorm damage, but he's going to end up switching out here, which... Not sure why. Maybe he just doesn't want to sit here and deal with a Ferrothorn all day long. But he's going to go out of the Chandelure, and that does scare me because Chandelure is a scary Pokemon if you don't have something for it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out to my Tyranitar here. I don't want to take a Fire Blast on my Ferrothorn and end up losing that thing right away. But he's actually going to make a great prediction here and go for the Energy Ball. Now, it doesn't bother me that much. This is a Spadef Tyranitar, and I do have you know, I got that snack with me. I got those leftovers. You know, I'm eating dinner right now, and he just had to interrupt my meal. But yeah, this Tyranitar can take quite a few hits, especially if they're special attacks. But he's going to go out of the Landorus here. I'm going to go for a Stone Edge. Really wanted to hit the Chandelure with the Stone Edge. I could have gone for Earthquake, but then again, he does have a Landorus and a Tornadus, so if he would have predicted that, then that would have been a bad day for me. But I'm going to be switching out here, going to go out into my Zapdos. Actually really feeling an Earthquake from this guy, but he ends up going for Knockoff, which is fine with me. My Zapdos does have it has Roost, so I can get my health back, even though my leftovers are gone. So it's not too big of a deal here. The only thing that's a bit of a bummer is the Sandstorm damage is going to start racking up on my Zapdos a little bit faster than I would like. But I can't hit Landorus with a Discharge, so I'm kind of forced to go for Heat Wave here. And he actually ends up going out to the Ferrothorn, which is a bit surprising. Not sure why he would do that. Maybe he just doesn't have much experience with Zapdos, I don't know. But Heat Wave is going to be enough to finish the Ferrothorn off, so I don't have to deal with that thing anymore, which is great. He's going to make a double switch here out into the Chandelure, and I really should have seen this coming. But Landorus is such a... It's not really a scary Pokemon, but it can deal some damage. And I didn't want to, you know, over-predict anything, go for Discharge, and then him hit me with a Stone Edge and me just waste a turn. So Heat Wave was the safest play there, and I do have this T-Tar to deal with this Chandelure. He's going to make another great prediction. I mean, it's the same one, going for Energy Ball as I switch into my T-Tar, which is fine with me. It started to bug me a little bit, actually, because all my battles come from my streams, but I don't talk about my, you know, my moves that are coming up. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch to T-Tar here, or I should switch to T-Tar. I don't do that kind of thing on stream, so when an opponent, he never got inside my head this match, and there are going to be people out there that don't believe that, but... it was a little bit frustrating because battling a good opponent is always fun, but it can be frustrating at the same time. But I'm going to go out to Ferrothorn here. I need to figure out what kind of item the Chandelure is running. And since he switched out on the Ferrothorn, especially with a Flash Fire boost, leads me to believe that he's choiced in one way, shape, or form. More than likely Scarfed. If he were Specs, I'm pretty sure that my T-Tar would have been 3-hit KO'd at that point, I think. That's just an estimation by me. I didn't calculate that or anything. But Landorus is going to get seeded here. Got to impregnate that thing, even though he's a dude, because I got to get my health back. He's going to switch out here. Doesn't want to be impregnated. And he's going to go out to the Tornadus. Oh, my gosh. And I'm going to set up a layer of spikes. I'm going to get a little bit greedy here. And I already have Stealth Rocks up. But hazards are very helpful, and they're not necessary by any means. There are a lot of people out there that think you have to have hazards up to do really well in a match, and that's not true. but they definitely help. If you have the opportunity to put them up, then definitely put them up, and I had the opportunity. So I have a layer of spikes and a layer of rocks up right now. I would like to get all 3 layers of spikes up, but the difference between 1 and 2 layers isn't that great. So if I'm only able to get 1 layer up, that's not too big of a deal. He's going to go out of the Haxorus here. Of course, the Stealth Rocks and the Spikes are going to be kicking in there, so that's going to be 25% on him. Going for the Heat Wave, because I think he had Landorus out at that point. He's going to go for the Outrage here, but I am a super defensive Zapdos, and even with that, I'm going to die. I thought I was going to live there, but he's probably more than likely banded. I'm going to go out of my Glaceon here, and I'm going to hit him with an Ice Beam, and that is going to be enough to finish off Haxorus. That base 130 special attack stat on Glaceon is very, very nice to have. One of the stronger ice types in the game. I think the only one that beats it outright is Mega Abomasnow. And even that, I think it's only barely. I can't remember how much, but I don't think it's by too much. I'm going to go out to T-Tar here, and I'm just going to sack off my T-Tar because I don't need it anymore. And let him get a little bit of health back on his Conkeldurr. Of course, he's going to be taking Sandstorm damage, so he's going to be taking that. And I'm going to go out into my Latios here, and I'm going to try to Psyshock this Conkeldurr, but it's not going to work because he's going to run away. He's going to go out to the Landorus, but the Stealth Rocks and all that jazz are going to definitely allow me to kill this thing with a Psyshock right here, right now, which is great because I no longer have to deal with a Landorus. You guys know Landorus is one of my most hated Pokemon by far. It's just very annoying. It's not super good. Landorus is really good, but it's not like, you know, game breaking or anything like that, but it's just very annoying to deal with, and I don't like dealing with it. I'm gonna go out of my Ferrothorn here. It's really the only thing that I have left now that my T-Tar is gone. Of course, I'm going to be taking over 50% from the Hurricane, which kind of sucks, and I'm going to be confused, which is definitely not bueno. So I'm kind of in a bad spot here, and he's actually going to go for the Taunt. So maybe he's running Taunt over U-Turn. Not 100% sure, because you guys remember on the first turn he didn't U-Turn on my Latios. He hard switched. So not sure what's going on, but I am going to be able to live 1 more Hurricane. I am confused. I'm going to bot myself in the face. I only have 5 HP left, and I'm in a bad spot with Ferrothorn right now. I'm just going to let him go for the U-turn here. Oh, he is running U-turn. Okay. Huh. He's running Hurricane, U-turn, and Taunt. I don't know what his last move is. Maybe we'll find out. But he's going to go out of the Chandelure here. The Chandelure is actually going to die to the combination of Stealth Rocks and the Spikes, which is super duper helpful. Don't have to deal with that thing anymore. And this is one of those weird things where he sent in a Pokemon and it died after one of my Pokemon died. So we're both sending out a Pokemon at the same time, and we don't know what each other is sending out. So I went ahead and went for Latios just in case he did go for Conkeldurr. I can't remember what I had left. But Latios was the better option because if he goes out to Conkeldurr, then I can kill the Conkeldurr. If I go out into whatever Pokemon I had left, then if he leads off with Conkeldurr, I lose. And if he led off with Tornadus and I led off with Latios, I would have lost as well. So it was a very, very tough situation for me. I think I had Steelix left. I think that's all I had left. And Conkeldurr could have easily dealt with Steelix. And I don't think that Tornadus could have easily English could have had easily dealt with Steelix as Conkeldurr could have. I don't know. You know what I mean. It would have been easier for Conkeldurr to deal with it than Tornadus. Jesus. English, man. It's my native, it's my native language and I can hardly speak it. That's how difficult it is. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the Wi-Fi battle today. There should be another one going up tomorrow. We're going to be doing Wi-Fi battles on stream today, so if you're in the mood for some Wi-Fi battles, definitely come on by. I got my Wii U. I've been playing a lot of Splatoon, and I've been playing it on stream a little bit, so if you want to come play Splatoon with me, definitely keep your eye out for that. Might end up doing like Splatoosday and Splatterday. I don't know, like Tuesday and Saturday, just Splatoon. But Smash Bros is on its way. I didn't want to get Smash Bros until I had a controller and an adapter. I have a controller, but I don't have an adapter. So I'm waiting on the adapter and the game now. Ordered it all from Amazon. So once that gets here, we're gonna be playing some Smash 4. It's not gonna take over the channel. Not gonna pull a Shofu on you guys, unless you want me to pull a Shofu on you. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But anyways, I'm done talking. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll be back again tomorrow, like I said. May the hacks be with you all. Peace out.